Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm sitting in my car before I go in the house really quick. I just been doing like a whole bunch of housework, and some guys from my church is actually here. They've been taking care of some repairs and stuff in my house, so that's been going on all week and it's almost over. So yeah, but I wanted to talk to you guys today because I wanted to revisit singleness. And what prompted me to like revisit this situation is because, you know, like every time we go back to work, my coworkers are like, one coworker in particular, oh hey, what's up, what you do this weekend? And I'm just like, I didn't really do a lot. Like the last few weekends I've been traveling, like from here to like 2 hours, 3 hours away to Virginia, where my family is from. But outside of that, like I haven't really been doing much. But this particular weekend, she asked me about, me and my sister had went to a Latin club. My sister took me to a Latin club. And, you know, the environment was nice. They had a dance floor and everything. But I'm the type of person where my sister's like, I'm going to dance regardless if someone's dancing with me. And that's great. But I'm the type of person where it's like, I want to fill out the vibe first before I go in there and just be like busting the move on the dance floor, or you know, just, you know, you just want to sit and, you know, gather your thoughts, feel the vibe before you know, start mingling or entertaining and stuff like that. I don't know, that's just the type of person that I am. So we went into this particular club, and this Hanaya, the security guard, you know, he's doing his job and he's all like macho and everything, but he sees me like in the background by the bar, just like standing there vibing to the music, and he's like, you don't seem like you're having too much fun like your friend. And I'm like, oh, like my sister? And I was just like, I'm having fun, but you know, I'm just sitting here chilling, you know, at the bar, like minding my business. So he comes back around probably like 2 more times, but by like the 3rd or 4th time, he goes from, you know, like macho to like, you know, like me, like kind of giddy and, yeah, so you gonna go have fun, you know, like he opened up a little bit, and that's nice and all. So I was kind of like telling my coworker about the situation. By the end of that night, me and my sister ended up leaving like close to like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my sister's like, don't you want to go say bye to your little security friend before you leave? And I'm just like, no. And she's like, go, just go say bye. And I'm like, I don't want to. Like, if I want to talk to someone, like if I want to match their energy or talk to someone, I will do it. But if I don't want to do it, like, I'm not going to do it. And I told my sister that. So she's like, okay. And like, he was all the way across the room. So I'm not going to go motion just to be like, bye, because I really didn't want to say bye. I was just like, if it's meant to be, I'm pretty sure if we come here again, I will see him again. But that little interaction, I really felt like that's not what I'm interested in. So I'm telling my coworker the same thing. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm telling my coworker the same thing, that little story of what happened. She's like, dang, your ex-husband must have really like ruined it for everyone else, or like really, you know, I can't remember exactly how she said it, like spoiled everything for you. And I'm just like, I can't believe you just said that. Like, that ain't spoiled nothing for me. Like, you guys know, who have watched my story, who have read my book, you know the things that I went through with my ex-husband. Whether it's me or anyone else, when you go through something so drastic, betrayal, abuse, or whatever, and you break up, and you know, it's a lot, especially 13 years knowing someone since you're like 15, your first love, it's a lot that you have to unpack. So once that had been unpacked and I started healing and everything, to this present date, almost 3 years later, we're coming up on 3 years being divorced, that nigga don't cross my mind, excuse my language, but he don't cross my mind. Like, as far as a relationship, that don't cross my mind. Like, I barely think about this nigga on a daily basis. I barely even want to talk to him on a daily basis. Like, during the course of, I would say, two years, because by the 3rd whole year, it was kind of like coming into this year 3, it's kind of like I'm content. I'm fine. So the first 2 years after divorce and unpacking all the abuse and trauma, this, that, and the third that I've been through, it's just like, maybe that would apply then, but today it don't apply, because he's the farthest thing from my mind that I think about. And that's just 100. Like 100. So she was like, oh, well, okay. Like, she just, when I broke it down for her, she was just like, okay, well, I thought maybe it was stem. No, it don't stem from him at all. Okay, so now I'm going to revisit it. So me being single at this, first of all, I don't have to explain this to no one, but you never know, there might be someone out there that's just like me, that's thinking like me, and hopefully this will help and, help you and comfort you, because you're gonna have a lot of people. I'm not saying that my friend was attacking me or belittling me or anything. I didn't take it anyway like that, but you're gonna have people that are gonna comment stuff, and you as a person, you're not gonna know how to receive it, or I want you to be able to process it and be content with where you are. Let's just put it like that. So being that I'm so content right now, and I had to break it down for her, I don't have to explain this to none of y'all, but here goes. Like, I'm just in a place where I'm content where I am. Like, I'm not gonna front. Sometimes I get lonely, or sometimes I want to have a companion, and this and the third, but none of that trumps my sanity, my peace. Yes, I come home to a house full of my kids and, my sisters, my mom, but they're family, it's tight-knit. Me being celibate, abstinent, is a choice that I made between me and God. And let me tell you, it is nothing but God, because I've been put in situations where I could have just put a halt to my progress. It's been almost over 3 years of abstinence, and it's been a few situations where I could have just did what Tamika, what I wanted to do. But I remember that vow between me and what I prayed and vowed to God. So that's why I choose to be celibate. Second of all, outside of my union with God, my faith and my structure, I choose to be single and celibate because people out here are stupid. I'm just gonna be 100% frank. People are dumb. People out here are selfish. People out here want to use you. It seems like there's not a lot of men out there. I'm pretty sure there's one good one out there somewhere, but I haven't ran across it. And I feel like I'm not going to subject myself to anybody. So there's a big difference. You can have anybody you want. You can go have sex with whoever you want. But do you have to? No. And I choose not to, because I don't want all them demons. I don't want no diseases. I'm just not the type of person where I am going to be out here for everybody. So I choose to be single and celibate and abstinence, whatever you want to call it, until God sends someone in my direction that's going to pursue me and match my energy. If ain't nothing godly, so let me go ahead and break that down. Nobody is perfect, right? But you are to strive to be Christ-like, right? You're to strive on a daily basis to be Christ-like. You're to strive to do better on a daily basis. If ain't nobody gonna come across my path that's striving to do better, match my energy, and be on my level of where I am, and, make moves with me. We gonna grow together. We gonna pursue God together. We gonna do this together. We gonna do that together. If you're not matching my energy, I'm better off being by myself, because what I don't need is subjecting myself to any and everybody, right? Gaining body counts, subjecting myself to diseases, bringing people my way that's just going to use me for one thing, that's going to bring me down mentally, physically, emotionally. Why do I need to subject myself to that? Why do you need to subject yourself to that? So I had to let my coworker know, me being single is my choice. My choice. And that's a vow between me and God. And I have urges, I have thoughts, I have feelings. That's what God gave them to us for. But when I get in those vulnerable spaces, guess what I do? I pray. I remove myself from those tempting situations. I try to direct my thoughts to something different than those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just not going to be out here for everybody, and I'm not going to subject myself to everybody. So this is why I wanted to revisit it. I want whoever, male or female, if you're in this predicament, like, I want you to be comfortable sitting in your singleness until the right person comes along. Don't ever dumb down yourself for no one. Don't ever sit there and go at it with yourself like, oh, I'm so single, I'm boring, and this, oh, let me just go find some John to be. No, because at the end of the day, filling voids and pleasing yourself is just going to lead to a whole bunch of turmoil. Like, turmoil on top of turmoil on top of turmoil, when you're better off just being by yourself and not having to deal with those problems you're going to create by filling voids and, you know, trying to please your flesh. Like, no, don't feel bad about sitting in your singleness until the right person that's going to see your worth, see that you're worthy, see that you're a diamond, see that you're a queen, until that person comes along to match your energy. I don't feel bad about it. The guy that's sitting here working on my house, he was just like, you know, when I gave him a brief scenario, because we go to the same church, but, you know, sometimes you just mingle quickly. You don't really get to know each other's stories every now and then. So when I gave him that brief scenario of everything that transpired between me and my ex, how he left, and, you know, what me and the kids found, you guys know everything. When I told him that, he's just like, wow, I see you like just about every Sunday, every other Sunday. You're so quiet, and I just never would have thought that you went through that. And you seem like such a nice person. You don't deserve to be in this house alone. And I said, well, I'm not alone. I'm here with my family. And he's like, I mean, you don't deserve to be here like without a man of your house. And I'm just like, it's okay. Because one day that man is going to come along, and I'm going to sit here and wait patiently. It's okay. It's okay to sit there and wait for the right one to come along that you can do everything with. Intimate, build, businesses. Like, it's okay. Until he comes, I will be all right. Learn to live without that sexual quick fix pleasure. It will be fine. So yeah, that's my little rant for today, and that's my little clarification, and that's me setting the record straight. Like, don't you ever, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but don't you ever subject yourself to nonsense based off of what people comment, based off of what people say. Don't let your thoughts take advantage and get a hold of you. It is okay to sit in your singleness until God delivers. It's okay. So I love you guys. If you took time to watch this video, thanks for watching. Definitely rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.